Or those who are easily disturbed. But what if we're already disturbed?
I got it like timed up in my head. I know the exact movement of everything.
What is up, YouTubers? Clayton and Taylor here with the next dumpster fire.
Yeah!
He wants me to play this game.
I love this game.
Everybody seems to be playing this fucking game. So what the hell? We're playing this game.
Okay, first off,
Doki Doki Literature Club, everybody.
it's the best game in the universe. Okay, so immediately, what do you think of the characters?
Cute anime girls. Shy, purple hair, shy, quiet one. Pink hair is Tsundere.
Nope.
No, really.
Well, no.
Oh,
no,
she's
yeah,
probably
she
the
is.
bratty little girl, I'd say also.
She is the Tsundere, actually.
That one there is the friendly, motherly type, and that one is the overly cutesy one.
You got it bang on. Good job.
I do watch anime, so I get the tropes.
He knows his shit. Alright.
That might be a fitting description for this game. So we're gonna end game.
And enter your name. I would recommend...
Not using our name.
Because so that way when we read out the love confessions, it doesn't get fucking weird. My recommendation is a generic Japanese name. How about Shinji Ikari? Or just Shinji?
I am not using Shinji just because you like frigging Evangelion. Oh, let me see here.
Appropriate for this game.
Minato.
There we go.
Main character, the proper name, main character of, is from Persona 4, or 3. Persona 3 is the accepted name of the character.
Anyways. Let's begin.
Minato.
I'll let you... So do you want to be the character? We should assign voices now, because there's...
Okay.
There's us, and then there's the 4 girls. Those are the only voices in the game.
Just the main character and the girls. There's like nobody else exists in this world.
Game basically treats it like it, yeah.
Oh.
Those are the only dialogue we need to worry
Creepy
about.
already. Alright.
He's disparaging my waifu game.
Why am I trying to sound like Markiplier?
I don't know.
No, but I'm doing quite well.
Alright.
Anyways, so
I'll let you be you. Why don't you...
I'll do the quiet one. And me.
Alright. And I'll be the rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm guessing that's not me, though.
No. Hey!
Jesus.
I had to, sorry.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
It's a childhood best friend, of course.
Basically just said that, dude.
That's the character, though. Literally the character.
Okay, girl next door, got it. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently.
She would oversleep.
Oh, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. I think that's supposed to be breathing, not dies.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey, you say that like you're thinking about ignoring me! I had to do the voice. You know I did. You knew this was gonna happen. That's me, Minato!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. I'm eating food.
It's not eating. I stopped eating so I could voice things.
But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students. Speckled. Such an odd word to use in that situation. Making their daily commute.
By the way, Minato. I don't know. I don't know Japs.
You're saying it right. You should know. You watch as much anime as I do.
Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I'm total shut-in. I don't like people. Get the fuck away. That's what I'm catching here from this guy.
He kind of is.
I haven't been looking either.
You're doing a lot of arm action. Ew, that's not true.
You might as well act it out if it's gonna. There ain't nothing else to this game.
I'm gonna do the. What the fuck kind of arm motion is this?
Huh?
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I'm doing Mickey Mouse.
You're doing Mickey Mouse.
Starting. Did I? Not you.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games. And what? Getting by on the average?
Yeah.
I don't think that's proper English.
It's a turn of phrase. It doesn't...
Okay.
It's not... Uh-huh.
What voice are you using now? This is not Boy Puss all over again.
There's a character to be perfect for the multiple voices, but whatever. I was talking about how I'm worried... I felt like I read that wrong. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? I hate myself. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You hear that, Clayton? You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright, alright. I'll look into a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
It's like me in real life.
Me IRL, fam. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
Just sitting there. Huh?
Having Vietnam flashbacks.
Looks intense.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
So she admits that she's spacey.
She is, kinda.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know...
I take my clothes off. No.
There's no nudity in this game. I hate to break your...
No. The hell? What are you dragging me through if there's no nudity at the end of it, damn it?
A rewarding experience.
No what?
Well, you could come to my club!
I'm just making Minato sound completely always exasperated by everything around him.
It works for everything. Trust me, the more you play this, the more it gets perfect.
The more exasperated he gets?
Just play. I don't want to spoil things.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay. Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie! We are cute anime girls.
This video is going to be the height of cringe. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Who started the club, Haruhi? Seriously, it sounds like they just grabbed her and took her into
best girl.
God. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much, anyway?
Well...
I want to have a gangbang!
Oh my god, it's not a gangbang if there's only one guy.
Hey, you weren't going to get me into this without... Well, no, okay, it's an orgy, then.
There's a word for it, I don't know what it is. But anyways, I kind of
A good time, Taylor.
I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
And they're going to spank me if I don't. By the way, yes, I'm going to keep making bad situations like that because that's how I'm going to get through this game.
I'm thinking about fanfiction I've read, like, oh my god, this is starting to sound familiar. And Nat's giving me cupcakes and everything. Eh.
Don't make promises you can't keep. God.
God.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I'm not even saying that, I'm just saying long sigh.
Long sigh.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
Probably something along those lines.
I'm waiting for an anime of this show, I swear to God. Even though it's Western made, it'll never happen though. So
Thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
I do it every day.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori full of... It's really hard to say her name quickly.
Sayori.
I know how to say it, it's just hard to say it quickly.
It's not that hard.
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Because we want to... Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I glance around the room.
That's her.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
What the fuck up, what the fuck up, what the fuck up. I need to collect myself.
Is that a little much for you?
I need to collect myself. Yes, keep going.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. This is just gonna be me. Oh, Minato, what a nice surprise.
Why do you sound like a boy?
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation.
I can't do it.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Take off your top.
She's got no tits, Clayton. There's nothing
Take
there.
off your top. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Bitch. That's kind of bitchy thing to say.
Forget about her.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy and bitchiness. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
So she likes other women. I get it.
Unfortunately not.
Just don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again.
You had my dick in it. No, wait, that doesn't how it works. Sorry.
It's great to see you again, Minato.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Big tit. I'm basically completely out of my league.
Second biggest.
Yuri? Yeah. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Minato. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me.
There's no table, it's a room full of desks.
Ignore the CGs. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
So what's that frosting on the cupcakes? No. Then how about I make some... There's probably so much made out of this, I'm sure.
Oh, there is. It's wonderful.
Yes, then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table.
Which you can't see here.
As Sayori mentioned, it's widened out so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. So that's where she was hiding.
Yep.
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, you ready?
God.
Ta-da! Woo!
Jesus. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
It's kawaii. This is gonna kill you.
Now. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
Just hang in there. You can do this. So cute.
You telling me the kawaii disappears later?
Yes.
Okay.
It all disappears. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I don't know why I'm turning her into a fuckboy. Well, you know.
Turn her into...
Just turn and take her.
Yeah, I know, man.
You know what I'm talking about. I need to think of a good voice for Monica. Part 2.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious. Oh.
Sayori talks with her mouth full. She has said, "It's delicious." There you go. Has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Do this! Just take a fucking bite! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh my god, he's hot! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. And then I was taken to hell. The icing is sweet and full. Well, he did say he sold a soul for a cupcake. So
that would actually be an interesting twist. Somebody needs to make a one for that.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. I was trying to think of something to say that I was holding it off. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I
like you, stupid. Yeah, I get that.
Seriously.
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Yes!
Yeah. Made them for you or anything.
Don't read my lines.
Sorry.
Don't read my lines, you fucker!
Go ahead and say it then.
Made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe! But not for you, you dummy!
Could you be any more tsundere?
Yes.
Oh god. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. What you should basically do in any case of a tsundere, but that's generally not what happens. If they're gonna act that way, meh.
There's no bullying. This is a no bully zone, Clayton.
Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Oh yeah, I believe you.
I believe you.
No, that's not the voice.
He's not Baze.
He is not fucking Sir... whatever. Sir Christopher Lee.
Sir Christopher Lee.
Well, no, that's... Yeah, well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow and then smiles at me.
So what made you consider the literature club?
Oh, Shanghai. They shanghaied me into it.
Oh, the city Shanghai.
Shanghai. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, was she saying something? I was just, I was kind of distracted.
There's no loot zone.
She is not a lolly, therefore I will loot her all I want.
Don't loot my wife, you fucker. There's some serious business. There's fucking gang wars over this shit.
And go all fucking creepy otaku version. the wiggling fingers and everything. No,
it's like fucking Konosumi's doing this finger thing.
Anyways, Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year?
Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Sayori really is a great leader.
Monica really is a great leader.
Monica, I'm really a great leader.
Monica, you suck. I'm the real leader here. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
It might be that we kill them and they sell their souls to Satan.
Satan is not in this game, trust me. Don't worry, calm yourself. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That makes school events like the festival that much more important.
What I don't get is this is a club full of a whole bunch of cute/hot girls. I mean, this should be dragging everybody in.
Because the game. It's the game. Shut up. Go on. That's how it goes. It's the game.
So you're lying.
I read it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm confident.
I'm just spacing out. Don't worry.
You have lost it that much. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three.
I eat your dick.
Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Minato, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. I'm not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking of it after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. She traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. It's just like glass.
Yeah. Don't ASMR. The alternative gay ASMR channel.
No. Not starting that shit. ASMR can die, thank you.
Fuck you, mate. Fuck off.
It's disturbing, but we won't get into that. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Hey, you know what? Same. I actually do like those kinds of books.
Indeed.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling good stories in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
Me IRL.
She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Books, manga, dick.
There's also another thing she likes. We'll get into that.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Foreshadowing?
A little, yeah.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Foreshadowing?
Yep.
I read a horror book once. Jump scare! No.
I love that. It's like, yes, I read a horror book once.
And that's where you cue the jump scare. I read a horror book once.
There's not really any jump scares.
Anyways, that's good. There's too many kinds of horror things that do that.
Yeah.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to it at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine.
Her voice is becoming more shrill over time.
I'm just gonna go, hey, your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I was like, where's this going?
I'm not cute!
No, you're not with that voice. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
That's like the JonTron no. No! No! I ain't having that shit. Anyway. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
It's all just girl on girl. You know. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you should share some.
Dropping a big load of information on us, but you got something to share with the class?
You can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Literally what she is actually saying what I just said. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Cue cricket chirps.
Probably cicadas, it is Japan. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
Best idea I've heard all day. Let's go home. Hey, you can say no more, sister.
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get...
We just basically got Shanghai to being...
Pretty much.
Right? Yeah, it's happened.
It just happens. It's like you get...
You ate the cupcake, you are now one of us.
You get high school club raped, basically.
I think you said there wasn't any stuff like that in this.
Well, no, it's the equivalent of it. You basically got forced into the club despite your wishes.
Oh, okay, that kind of... Okay.
I didn't read.
Sorry.
Go into history, I gotta read this line.
Oh, fuck.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club.
Return?
Yep. Isn't that right, Minato?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
And what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining a club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I'm trying to get out of here.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Minato?
Well... I'm defenseless against these girls.
You're getting guilt-tripped
How
by
am I
cute
supposed
girls.
to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
This is what
That
happens.
is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I guess I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. Not as much I'll scare you later. I already have an idea that there's, like, some fucked up shit that happens in this game. That's why I keep making little references and stuff like that. I don't know what happens, I just know that fucked up shit happens.
Which is good, because it'll come as a surprise. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
That was exactly what I came for.
So that makes it official.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the Literature Club, the Doki Doki Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
That's your really real life. Okay, everyone. It's like, so perfect. I think with that we can officially...
I can sense what his face will be like.
He's got this constant, like, his internal thoughts are like, kill me, I want to die. I regret it.
You didn't read the whole thing.
I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Swear to God, this game has interactive poem writing. I'm out of here.
It does, but trust me, it's not difficult.
Really? It actually does?
It's not difficult.
I was making a joke.
It's a mini game, it's nothing.
Oh God. Monica looks over at me once more.
Minato, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Hardcore porn.
Eh.
That was interesting timing.
Hardcore, he says
hardcore porn. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Minato, since we're right here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. The two girls. There's only two. Yeah, the other two didn't exist.
The other two don't count.
There's only the two best girls?
Yes. Well, they're all equal.
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica.
All Dokis are equal, but some Dokis are more equal than others. Monica and Sayori. Don't point at their tits, you rude.
I wasn't meaning to point at the tits, I was just pointing at the two.
Okay, that's good choice.
Their tits were like at mid-range where my fingers were. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Well, perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Don't worry, he won't be spending every day.
Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Trust me, it's not difficult.
Can we save?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the end of this episode.
Okay.
Where do I save? Oh, save right here.
Basically, we'll explain the poem mechanic next time.
Yeah, so
if you can gather up the nerve next time.
There's going to be more. You got me to the point where I want to at least finish the game. I don't like leaving a story unfinished.
It's not a long game, honestly.
Okay. So. Well, anyways, that's been Doki Doki Literature Club. Next time, we'll see you around there for more dumpster fire, more uncaring voice from the main character.
See how long
More
it takes.
overacting from the rest of the cast.
See how long it takes before I murder him for insulting my waifu.
As long as you don't insult mine.
All Dokis are equal in my eyes.
Only some are more equal than others.
God bless him.
Alrighty, so, until next time, YouTubers, bye.